Hi there, signs of Taurus. This is Kim here to do your reading. This, I guess, is for July now, right? Opening up to your spirit team, your angels, your guides. If you find this resonated and you would like a full Celtic Cross reading, I offer those for $24 on my website. They're not that much money, so that everybody can get one if you really need one. And I think they're pretty good. I put a lot of time in. I love my private readings. So yeah, thank you for the super thanks, the tips and donations that I've gotten through the YouTube platform. I appreciate that. And like and subscribe if you do end up liking this video. Okay, so messages for the sign of Taurus, please. Let's start off with an oracle card. Well, that's lovely. That's lovely. Okay, I like to see that. The Sun Splendor. I like to see that. And what are you receiving? Okay, the Sun Splendor is a beautiful card. It kind of reminds me of the Lovers because we have the two geese that are pictured in the card. The Sun is the happiest card in any deck that you get. It is what gives us life, right? Light, life, energy, light codes. Things that are new, that are starting for you. And this can be in the form of a new relationship that comes in. It can be a new job that comes in, a new source of income that comes in. Whatever it is, it's to make you very happy, or it will make you very happy. The Sun Splendor. Oh my goodness, and Jupiter. And then Jupiter, another very fortunate card to get, is a card of expansion, again with growth, but there's luck that is weaved into this energy. So luck, fortune, this is looking good so far, because there's a lot of different cards you can get from this deck. What else for the sign of Taurus? Oof. The reddening. The reddening. It gives me the feeling like something is about to come to life for you, or flow into your life, like the life force energy of blood in the body. Also, it looks like it's giving a Kundalini reference here, which would be the feminine energy at the base of the spine that reaches up to the top of the crown of the head. The masculine energy comes back around. So it might be an awakening of that energy. Could very well be an awakening of that energy, leading to more creativity. You could feel like you're in two states at one time, trying to get from one place to the other, and then something could kind of speed up a little bit quicker, indicating like travel or mobility or movement. With the Quicksilver, it's kind of like being like Quicksilver, like in a couple of places at one time, or in two different states of being, even maybe. So the reddening card can be triggering in a good or bad way. It depends on how you view it, how you look at things. We'll go ahead and ask this deck what the reddening is about. Let's do the reddening first. Reddening first. That's what okay, so this is exactly what I was talking about something being kind of possibly being triggering. Well, when we look back, sometimes the triggers that we had were what we needed, right, at the time. So either way that you label it. I have kerosene, aggressive, accelerate, ignite, determined, fuel, encourage, sustain, powerful, provoke, hot. So don't provoke you at this time. Is that what that's saying? Like other people better not provoke you at this time. I don't know. What else? What else? Childhood, being like a child again. Innocence, playful, growing, friendship, the need of others, revisiting the past perhaps, new beginnings. Some possibly like a dream from your childhood, igniting a passion in you that is going to be granted. Sun, splendor, and Jupiter, it looks like it. Being like a childhood, or having fond memories here. What else? Let me get something else on rening, please. Seven, 6, 7, 7. White rabbit, spark of curiosity. Gnosis, your spiritual awakening. It's time. Heeding the call, research it, inner knowing, dark to light, going down the rabbit hole, and waking from the dream. Excuse me. Okay, curious. So that just kind of opens something for us then, even more. Tell me about Sun Splendor. Ooh. Another card that has basically the brightest part of the sun, or the bright, yeah, well, you have Cancer, you have Leo, and you have Virgo. Summer, so, you know, the months in the summer, which is, you know, we are in Leo season now? No, not yet. Cancer is still, I'm sorry. So, waxing quarter the mother within 3 to 6 months. In youth, you have childhood and youth. Mutable signs. Breaking free, rebellious, insecure, idealistic, on the verge, trying things out, naive, hormonal, finding self, impressionable, strong-willed, independent. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, right? Yeah. So being adaptable, I guess, to how something new is coming in, how it comes in, or how it has to look. You have kids like in twos in these pictures. I have 4 hammock, rest, relax, time off, pause, suspend, sleep, supported, meditate, inactive, recovery, find relief, vacation, waiting, suspended between 2 things, in limbo, and self-actualization. Okay, what are all these children here about? Why do I have so many children cards? Spirits. Cat. And then the cat. 4-4. Apathetic, disinterested, aloof, my way or the highway, bored, unflappable, cool cat, unaffected, not my problem, what I want, when I want it, calm and cool and disengaged, and also a very independent energy regarding independence. Oh, wow. Okay, so what I say, I think something's going to ignite your passion for you, get your blood going, making you feel alive, like in a good way. Because I have balloons, fun, freedom, high vibe, relief, rising up, ascension, aspirations, success, joyful, a higher perspective, cheerful, attaining goals, stress-free, independence, and to let go. So maybe it's telling you to let go of the aggression and embrace the passion part of it. Okay, anything else? Oh, look at that. You could feel very trapped in a situation or with a certain person. You could feel pretty trapped here because I have the youth card indicating breaking free. And so it's like there's some kind of information or divine intervention is what I'm getting that comes through and helps you break free from what feels like being stuck in a bird cage, wanting freedom, feeling kind of controlled by circumstances or situations. And this is breaking free. You have another 4, so it's 4-4-4. Protected. When it comes to figuring something out, doing your research, I like it when I say this card like this because this is kind of like the 5 of Pentacles energy. So when it's in the reverse, you're figuring out, how do I overcome a hardship? It feels to me like this card's coming out because you've done it before, and it's just telling you, hey, look at your chess moves in life. You know, look at the moves, your strategy, because you're doing a good job and you're pulling yourself out of hardship, whether that be with your finances or health or a little bit of all of that. Something that's real tangible. Okay, and how do you get this? By beautiful Virgo energy of strategy, chess, planning, checkmate, grand design, thinking ahead, tactics, moves and counter moves, a master plan, a course of action. Wonder what the rabbit has to do with that. That would be interesting to ask. Yeah, let's do that. This is a blend of the Lenormand and the Kipper decks with the Siren song, so we're just going to use this deck. The white rabbit has piqued my curiosity too. What is the white rabbit about here, please? Oh, very similar to this energy. I see like a white rabbit being very confined here in this prison energy, but figuring out how to go down the hole and make a path out and escape. Strategy and escape is coming to my mind really, really strong with all of these energies being very close to each other. Interesting. So you could be very much so thinking right now, like, what is my strategy? What is my strategy? You get another sip. The heart space. The heart. Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. You know what came to mind exactly when that heart card came out? Because of, I don't know, because of the way that it came out, is that Apocalyptica song. I don't care if you were dead or still alive. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, because somebody like hurt you or broke your heart and you just don't care. Don't care. I try to make it in my life, and that's all I do. Don't try to fake it. Don't try to and go with it. Just deal with it. And then they get real mad, like, okay. So another card, please. I mean, I hope that's not everybody. For some people, maybe that's like it just hasn't come in yet, and that's why summer just came summer. So I first thought crystal ball when I was seeing that. Fame, fortune, recognition, being recognized, being in the spotlight, everything kind of putting you in a spotlight of some sort, putting you in a spotlight. Court. God, this courthouse looks also like a prison to me. You see doesn't it all kind of look very similar? Man. There could be some kind of legal matters or legality to whatever it is that you're trying to strategize about, right? It'll be okay. I mean, because you have this strategy upright, meaning that when you come up with this, it's going to be a good strategy. Within 3 to 6 months. Rescue. Rescue. The tower, a good tower though, and not at all like the tarot tower. This one is Lenormand Tower, and it does have to do with being safe. If you imagine what does the lighthouse do for the ships on the sea that stops them from crashing? It's rescue. It usually provides rescue if they're lost and they see this lighthouse. I'm really getting High Priestess energy with this. Really strong. There's something about the independence here. Independence. Rebellious. What else is this tower about? A good one, right? Good, yeah, it is good. Hope. This is similar to the star card, but yeah, again, it is not. It's a Kipper card. And the Kipper card actually is pretty literal when it comes to how we interpret them. Everybody has their own ways, though, and I don't believe that you always have to play with the rules that were given by the deck. But normally, because this is the blend, would be Kipper being fairly literal in a reading, and the Lenormand being a little bit more metaphorical. This says hope, and it has an anchor on it, and it is usually talking about a physical manifestation happening, like coming to pass, like something that you have hoped for, that you actually get to see the physical evidence of it manifesting. And some kind of rescue happening, or hope that you need to hang on to, especially if you're dealing with a court situation, I would say. The hope card, beautiful. Again, and then, you know, again, you have that anchor, which is that is your security. In this card, that's the security. It can also indicate, you know, if I were on a sailboat and someone said, and they have before said, you know, hey, help me pull up the anchor, will you? You know, pull up the anchor. Okay, well, if I'm pulling up the anchor, then I know we're about to move somewhere. Our boat's about to move. We're about to travel. Kind of very simple, like when this happens, and then this happens. And it feels like this is all you coming out, getting some freedom, some justice. The court might be metaphorical here, maybe about getting your justice. I feel like there's something actual, court documents, important documents. It's just something to get like worked out in the court system. That ends up being like, oh, this is freeing to you. Or it takes away a hardship of yours. Whoa, too many. Oh, too many. Okay. Let's see here, Taurus. This one is just the Kipper style deck, but they're both. They both had these cards in them too. I try to make it in my life, and that's all I do. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, and deal with it. But see, like, that's part of it in that song. That's part of the reddening, where the anger comes from an energy or other energy saying just deal with it. Like, you just need it, because it's like, like that's the emotion in it. It's like, I don't want to. I want to scream. It's a drowning pool or something. Like corn. I want to scream. 36 distant horizons. This is your friggin' testicles. Ships coming in for sure. Got your anchor again. We have your anchor again. And this ship is pretty cool because it's in the sky. It has a lot of different colors. The sails are amazing. And look at the wood. Do you see the woodwork on this ship? It's like made out of a bunch of seahorses in a way, but you can tell it's wood. It's so beautifully crafted and fantastical. It makes me feel like whatever strategy you're doing, like you have some kind of curiosity to you, and this childlike, I can do whatever I want, anything's possible attitude that's going to get you out of this restriction or feeling like you're in a cage, okay? And I also feel like whatever ship comes in for you, it's going to feel like, yeah, this is what I was wanting to find. You know what I mean? Like, that I was wanting to find this oddball, unique thing that maybe even you didn't know about, an adventure you could have with the earth space, or with earth. I know that's kind of out there, but that's what I'm getting. There's some sudden wealth. Something about your pentacles doing better, especially with this one being the way that it came out, by the way. FYI. Oh. And of course, this is the journey. It's to love. It is to love. It is to something that you'll have great love and deep affection and caring for. And it's all about the journey. It's just literally, it just fell. It's about the journey. It's about like the Wheel of Fortune kind of energy, you know, where things are turning in your favor. But that to experience this loving freedom feeling, and this, I've never had this before. It was like you had to have these triggers or this birdcage feeling as part of the formula of what gets you to this. And I hope that makes some kind of sense. I also have pathway and change, just kind of wanting to light themselves up. So could be a change of residence. It doesn't have to be, but it could be that this is like saying, get ready, buckle up for whatever kind of change this is, because it could be something that goes rather fast. And this pathway, you have butterflies and beautiful light lighting up where you're going. Okay, so I'm going to pull from the Oracle Genetic Gifts and the Angel Number message and wrap this reading up for you all. It's a beautiful reading, though. I could go on and on and on with it, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah. Also, a message of youth and how youthful you look is noticed by everybody. Even in the spirit realm, like there's something about your appearance that doesn't necessarily match your age, and it's being very noticed, highlighted. You're being like congratulated for that, I guess. Has a lot to do with your inner spirit, I think, here. So there's some kind of aura glow about you. I see it as being like that summer card. This card is really suggesting that you're wanting things to move in a different direction. And it's saying, don't worry, it's even going to move so fast it will feel slippery. So yes, it will move so fast it might feel slippery. As old parts of yourself dissolve and fade away, you become something completely new with all of the parts that you had to begin with, and maybe even some more upgraded parts. Clairaudient and clear hearing. I have heard, okay, I experience messages like through tones sometimes. I have it all the time, but when certain messages or people or places or things are like when there's a signal, there's a reason why I really, really need to pay attention to somebody, it will go off in a certain ear or two. Okay, clairaudience. They consider the left side of your body to be very connected with this spiritual realm, right? And then the right side of your body to be very physical. And so I always take that as if you're having any things going on with whatever ear, pay attention to what ear it is. If it's on the left side or left side of your body, then maybe there's something spiritual that we need to listen to more or something like that. So clairaudient, clear hearing. Some people actually hear beings speaking. And so if they know that and they know they're clairaudient, then well, what a relief that would be to know that that's what that was, right? All right. And that's not crazy. Clairsentience, a clear feeling, having clear feelings, like when you're getting into going into a new place of work, or even a restaurant, really. If there's been any kind of heightened emotion, you're definitely immediately going to pick up on that. But you're also going to pick up on other people's feelings and emotions. And so you may, if you're around somebody who's very sad in mourning, just went to a funeral, coming back, whatever it is, you know, you're going to feel and take on that energy for that moment because it's part of your gift. You don't have to hold on to it. Part of not holding on to it is when you're recognizing that it's not yours. Plus, with this clairsentience, this card always gives me the most feeling like it would be hard to handle for a lot of empaths. The feeling part being that strong. like feeling the sadness, feeling the grief. If somebody's hungry, feeling that hunger, the unsatisfied feeling, that feeling of needing something. You can protect yourself or get your angels to protect you, of course, before you go out. And that is done by simply asking for that to be done. And knowing that it has a lot to do with your belief systems. And when you accept and believe that you can do that is when that would be successful for you. So I would say to do that if that is a gift of yours. Okay. Oh, my life path. Life path number 9, the peacemaker ruling planet Mars. 2, life path number 2, the partner ruling planet the moon. This also can be a very close childhood friend coming through for you. Or that you have 259 might be significant. Or 2, 5, or 9. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just keep on going, because if I see any more, then I won't say more. Life path number 5, the free spirit, ruling planet Mercury, the communication. But, childhood is coming across too. Again, childhood fun, play. Leo, like, life path number 9 is about basically the philanthropist at that point. But it's not just about that. It's also about, hey, how do you handle when you've got steps 0 through 8 under your belt? Like, how do you handle, you know what I mean? You've been through it all. You were there before the creation, then you were there at the creation, then you went through the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, 7, 8, and now 9 is like a major coming to fruition, everything. But it can be very easily, you can become easily overwhelmed just by that being in your nature or part of your nature. So you don't have to be a life path number 9 to carry that energy. Can be prone to depression and anxiety, because that number knows a lot about what's going on, or able to see a lot of different things because of all the experience that they have already had. YouTube platform, spiritual callings. Oh, I have master number 22, the architect, ruling planet Pluto, about to change, transformation, and its true builder number, right? Working with your hands, carpentry, building a business, an empire, whatever you're wanting to build. Ancestral line, older than Earth. Okay, and then I have talk radio platform with spiritual affairs, and that might be a confirmation for you to get your voice out there, to get your word out there. Okay. Angel number. Hmm. 77. It's time to move on from old habits, patterns, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. I am brave. 77. 577 might be significant. 31. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas, and you have the organizational skills to manifest them to life. I am disciplined, and that's what it's saying. You're getting out of a hardship, especially if it's financial. 88. I am wealthy. You're on the cusp of a prosperous, abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which bring financial and material abundance into your life. I am wealthy. And there's the 2, 2, 2, and then 2, and another 2. I am diplomatic. You have a great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive, unbiased nature allows you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. Number 2, I am diplomatic. So you're loving and diplomatic. And then look, another 9 too. So I have 999. Thank the past for your lessons. and leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of a life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. I am unique 999, and that is what I've got for you, lovely Tauruses. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'm sending you much love. Thanks. Bye.